Mercurial mercenaries! Welcome to another episode of Discover Bite Size. Don't fret, proper Discover episodes involving albums are going to come soon. Let me just give you a taste of what's going to come, alright? I can just sneak a little bit of colour into the bottom of the video. Oh, there's that one, my mercenaries. The next, look, people in America, I've already done this one, but you never saw it, did you? You never saw it. Damn good album that was. You never saw it. Served right for living in America. Next one, I might do. Can you see that? That one maybe next. Next, look at this one, my mercenaries. We're gonna do that one maybe. Bit of that. Next, a bit of that one, my mercenaries, and then we might do a bit of. I was going to do a Discover earlier, but I decided instead to walk around a lake. I came across this bull thing, not literally. I came across this bull with massive horns, my mercenaries. And you don't get bulls like that around here. They're like Highland bulls or something, Highland cows. And I'm thinking, what the hell's that doing? Massive, great, like things like that, like Desperate Dan. So I went up to it with me phone, camera, and I was trying to take pictures of it. And the thing started, it looked at me. And it started like bashing its foot on the floor and doing that. So then I thought, this could actually end in disaster. So I backed away from the cow, and I stood in a rather large pat. So that was my day. So rather than listen to a record and relax and chill out, I stood in a massive cow pat, my mercenaries. So there you go. Today, I'm not even sure what we're going to do. I'm going to read through the comments. And we're just going to pick somebody's song suggestion and have a listen, my mercenaries, all right? So, what have we got here? Let's have a look. Lots of people happy that I listened to the OCs finally. Lots of you are saying that this song... Oh, in fact, Thomas Bennett says it right here. This song is awesome, but it's not really representative of the rest of their discography, which is a shame. And I feel a little bit like that when I was... the first thing I listened to by King Gizzard was Murder of the Universe, and I'm not so sure that that's representative of the rest of their discography, but there you go, my mercenaries. Some more things for me to listen to. Let's let Fishy Paw here, my mercenaries, actually gives me a link. So, let's have a look. Fishy Paw says, have you heard of Babymetal? No. Short answer, no. They started off as a bit of a novelty band back in 2010, but have matured into a phenomenally good, genuine band. Oh, Bill Ryan was here now. He was saying, Mercurial number 6, don't shake that coffee like that. Shake your coffee maker. I liked them in the beginning, and now I like them even more that they have grown up, both literally and musically. Links allowed to tear their other tunes turned into new ones. Let's just click on the last link. Hopefully the last one will be their newest song, my mercenaries. Should we just have a look at their newest song? Should we just do it? I don't know. Should we just do it? Let's just do it. Babymetal. What do you think we should expect from Babymetal? Okay. Hyper fast electronic drums, I think. Holy shit. This is like techno. Whoa. Okay. Oh, it's got a little bit of Ziltoid the Omniscient about it. The kind of programmed drums and the crowd chanting. Female vocals. What is this, my mercenaries? Sounds like video game music. But I have always had a thing for women who can produce flames from their palms, my mercenaries. The actual melody reminds me of that Russian band with the two girls in it who used to sort of kiss each other. Oh, the things you said! Oh, the things you said! Running through my head, running through my head! Yes! A little... This is very video game on Mercenaries. Bit Mortal Kombat. Babymetal. Very tight, very compressed, electronic, tight staccato. Anyone who's listened to Ziltoid, the Omniscient, and his quest for the ultimate coffee, this is a little similar, isn't it? And looking at the waveform on my screen, it's just a sheer block. So this is like ultra, like. Oh yeah. In fact, it's interesting. I spoke about the meeting the bull this morning with the horns. I mean, the bull nearly gave me the horn up the ass. And here we have a video where people were wearing skulls with horns on. It does sound like that. I forgot what they were called, that Russian band, the two girls. Whoa. Okay, my mercenaries. That was Babymetal. Distortion. They sounded very much like a Japanese kind of electronic metal band that I did go and see relatively recently. I did a video on them. Do you remember? It was the video where I talked about wearing earplugs at gigs and not feeling embarrassed to be wearing earplugs at gigs. What video was that, my mercenaries? Let me search my own videos here. Actually, as I'm searching right now, I remember they were called Crossfaith. Crossfaith. So I don't really need to do the search now. But there was an element of that. That's something that's coming from Japan. This sort of crossing, like programmed electronica, programmed with real like kind of thrash metal drumming. And then I think Crossfaith had like rapped vocals. Let me just click on my own video. This is it, my mercenaries. Crossfaith. This is me filming it on my old phone. It was pretty kicking. So this is what. So let me just do one more thing. Let me just check where Babymetal stylized as Babymetal shouting. I like that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. You get a lot of YouTube channels where people talk like mumble, right. No! Let's have a bit of this and a bit of that. Are a Japanese kawaii metal band. Their lineup consists of Suzuki Nakamoto as Su Metal, Yui Mizuna as Yui Metal, and Moa Kichuchi is Moa Metal. Oh, they're three girls, my mercenaries. The concept of the band is a fusion of the heavy metal and Japanese idol genres. The three young women and their band, yes, they have got a band, are managed by Cobra Metal from the Amuse Talent Agency. The vocals are backed by heavy metal instrumentation played by the Kami band during live performances. I think we need to watch from that. We've got someone in a cloak playing the piano. I always insist when I do any kind of singing along to a piano, I insist whoever plays the piano wears a cloak with a hood. It's just one of my stipulations. There's a bit of production value here, my mercenaries. And she's dressed, to me, like a video game character. But I don't know what the idol genre is. What's the idol genre? Sounds like it's a big ballad, isn't it? It's a big ballad. There, we've got instruments. Proper instruments. Someone who looks like Joe Satriani down there playing the bass. And it sounds like real drums on this one. Yep. Okay. A few racks of equipment there. Him, his guitar. You're right. Yeah, right. Yeah, we get the impression. Hang on, let's go back. Right. I mean, we're going back in time here. Yeah, Fishy Paul would say, why don't you just listen to them in the right order? Babymetal, Karate. Yeah, I know we said one song on Mercenaries, but what the hell? Oh, look, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take this. Okay. Yes, a very sharp Flying V, played by a bloke in a mask. Okay. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a sort of shit I was listening to in the 90s. Well, that was good. That was good. Like Clawfinger and that kind of electronic crossover stuff. Whoa. Those machine gun bass drums. Say ya! Say, 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 say ya! Say ya! Say, say. This sounds like the sort of stuff Rob Chapman keeps aiming for. Imagine these vocals taken off and Rob Chapman's put on instead. What an interesting choice, Fishy Paul. Oh, there's some interesting production going on there. The very staccato, the cutting of the slicing it dead. All that shit going on. That's good. I like that. There was a time that sounded new and fresh. Not so much today. Say, say, say ya! Say ya! Say, ow! This is quite good. I see where you're coming from, Fishy Paul. I like people trying to make new sounds. And I remember when Rage Against the Machine first came out, just the idea of making all these new sounds on the electric guitar. And then in film, The Matrix did it, when it started doing all bullet time and stuff. And you've got to the point now with music production techniques and video techniques where you can basically do anything at any time. So now it really is just up to your imagination. And I'm not so sure that was true in the 60s and 70s that we look back on and adore so much when it comes to bands. Because bands were rooted with electric guitars, bass guitars, drums and vocals. And the older members of my community are probably always going to praise that era and always hark back to that era. But now you can do anything you want to do. So now it's boundless imagination. So in some ways, this is the best era to live for music and film. And the youngsters who watch this channel out there, the guys of you in your teens and that, just starting out, where the bands that you look up to already are like the likes of King Gizzard and the OCs or whatever. The world is your oyster, guys. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't waste it, alright? That's all I ask of you, don't waste it. Don't waste it. Gimme Chocolate. Gimme Chocolate by Babymetal. I think we're going back in time here. Here's like, just listen to this, right? This is just thrash metal. I mean, if you turn up, well, there we go. It's straight away with the like Prodigy type electronics. But if you went to a gig and you were hearing this, but you were seeing that, holy shit! I gotta say, just from my one little experience of Crossfaith, the audiences at these sort of gigs are absolutely mental, like scary mental. Oh yeah, all right. So, if you know my mercenaries, write down below what idol culture is. Is that dressing up like video game characters? Whoa. Do any of you guys not find this weird? This is 3 cute Japanese girls dressed as gaming characters or something, dancing and rapping to quite heavy thrash metal. And then we're into like these choruses that are just blasts of absolute pop. Pop, thrash, electronica. Good job I'm drinking an iced coffee skinny latte, isn't it, my mercenaries? Anyone who plays an invisible flute, not sexually, gets my vote. If you play an invisible flute on one leg, and move invisible walls. Invisible flute, invisible wall. Whoa. Holy shit. It's interesting. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm hearing there's a guitar in the background that's playing the riff from Judas Priest's Painkiller. The guitar solo was Slayer. There's a real drummer there. This is another sort of wave of music genre that's passed me by. Although I did go to Crossfaith a few years ago, so I'm all right. I'm on board, my mercenaries. I'm on board. I know. My mercenaries, you tell me, this was Babymetal. What do you think? Write down below in the comments. What do you think of Babymetal? Have you ever heard of Babymetal? Do you already like Babymetal? If you've never heard of them, like I'd never heard of them, now that you've heard of them, and there is a skeleton playing the drums, remember? Do you like Babymetal? Answers in a postcard down below. Keep the suggestions for songs to watch, listen to, coming in. Don't fret, I will still do Discovers. It's just that my time is just ebbing away. I do this... I do this thankless task on this channel while everyone else is out having fun. My mercenaries. Ah, God damn it! In my sealed off cell! Ah! Over and